I started Clement. I'm doing the church history thing right now, PRBC. I think this was the 6th lesson. And even though I'm preaching Sunday, I'm going to go ahead and do church history again anyways. Because it's going to be a while till I get to do it again. So I want to get something done. But, man, this is going to be a long series. I guess as I've gotten older, I've just gotten more verbose or something. I don't know. But I did all of church history in like 52 lessons last time. Ain't going to be 52 this time because I just started reading portions from Clement. Not Clement of Alexandria, but Clement of Rome. Allegedly Clement of Rome. We don't really know who wrote it. And I've just been commenting on everything, on how often the elect of God appears and just doing all sorts of... I think part of it's because I got to teach development of patristic theology at Golden Gate between when I did the first church history series and the one now. But anyway, the next thing we're going to get to, and I think we're going to get to it before I head to Colorado and Utah. By the way, folks, in Utah, two debates in Utah. Well, dialogues, debates, whatever. They're going to be friendly, but they're going to be useful. Me and Alma Allred, Mormonism, who is the true Jesus, and the Imam up there. I'm really looking forward to this. We're going to be dialogue. And it's really cool because it's the same subject from two different perspectives. Talk about test for consistency. I'm putting myself in a position, you can come and you can listen. Do I say something different to the Mormon that I say to the Muslim? Or do I say the same things to both? Do I use the same standards? I think that's the test for truth. So, but we're going to be up there, University of Utah. I put on, I shared the invitation from Jason Wallace on the Facebook page. I'm not sure if it got on Alpha and Omega's Facebook page, but we need to get Hasim, son of Ramallah, on that and try to get a banner ad up.
Yeah, and I need to get it on the calendar so that folks can get the information through their Google
Well,
calendars.
And we're doing a whole conference, so I'll be preaching at the OPC church there and stuff like that. So I'm doing something that whole weekend in Salt Lake. And then the 2 days before that, I'm doing something in Santa Fe, too. So we need to try to get all that up there.
Feed me the information, and I'll get it on the calendar.
It's on Facebook.
Facebook is a large place. Feed
it. There was a day when you would have been saying, oh, just put it on Facebook, and I'll get it. But now...
I'll find it.
Now...
I see how it is.
The student has become the master.
Yeah, okay.
That's what's happened there. Anyway, Tim says on Twitter, wait, is Uncle Jim's heretical audiobooks making a comeback? Heretical audiobooks, that's good. I got lots of. I've got pretty much the best scholarly Gnostic library in print in my office, so I'm good on that. Which, by the way, real quick, because I am going to get to Trinity stuff, so just hold on. Is there? I know we put something this morning. Was that the only thing left on the ministry resource list? Oh, okay. Well, the last couple things, I'm not sure. Well, anyway, put something up today. Later in the day, I'm going to be putting something big up. I haven't even told you about this, and I'll explain it then. But putting some more resources up on the MRL. Always thankful for folks who help us with that. But this is going to be a big one. And it will help me in here and when I travel. And I'll explain, maybe, we can put an explanation on stuff. I could send you a little paragraph. Okay, I'll do that. So we'll put this stuff on the MRL. Were you going to add something before I go to the next section? No? Okay, yeah, I blew it out of your mind. Sorry. Because I said, wait a minute, and then I saw something floating off across the room. That probably was the thought. So anyways, just summarizing, here we are 4 years down the road. The papyrus, even Karen King is now admitting, is a fake. But who's gonna and the whole point was it didn't matter one way or the other. Because if we have done some homework, already knew that the Gnostics were weird. Oh, and what I had been going at there was, before I leave for Salt Lake, that's where I jumped the track. Before I leave Salt Lake, I should be into the Didache in the lectures in the church history series. So, and I'm probably going to read most of the Didache and comment on it. But I've done that for years. So the clip that the guys showed down in South Africa about the Didache, and we all know about it. My Sunday school classes know about it, for crying out loud. And other people need to know about it too. All right. Okay. I'm actually going to keep this brief. I'm going to keep this fairly brief. Well, if I read from the book here, it may not end up being brief. I started into the big pile of articles that I laid out for myself. This is not going to be my full statement on the eternal functional subordination issue that is currently exploding in Reformed circles. Maybe in other places too, but pretty much in Reformed circles. Yes.
Did you see Phil Johnson jumped in on this?
Everybody's jumping in on this. Yeah, everybody's jumping on this. It took it appearing on a blog for it to become a big thing, but it's been bubbling for a while, and now it's become a big thing. Let me just make a statement and try to help provide some background stuff. And then when I do really jump into this, I want to do it in such a way that I can provide some links when we post the program, so that if you really want to do some serious reading, because this, to me, like I said when I briefly talked about this in the last program, to me, I'm just thankful that a lot of people in the pews today are being introduced. I bet you more people know what perichoresis means today than a month ago. The interpenetration of the divine persons. I've been trying to get people interested in this stuff for a long time, and I am so very thankful that this book has gotten a lot of people interested in the doctrine of the Trinity, especially from a biblical perspective. As I say in here, I'm a biblical Trinitarian. I believe in the Trinity because it is a divine revelation. And if you've read that, then maybe that's turned you on to reading some of Warfield, because I remain deeply indebted to and influenced by B.B. Warfield on the doctrine of the Trinity. His stuff is still some of the most insightful material on that subject that I'm familiar with. Last year, for G3, what did we do? The Trinity. Now, careful folks, listening folks, noticed that there were some differences between us. And careful folks might have noticed it wasn't just a difference in emphasis in some areas between, for example, myself and Bruce Ware. Well, it actually goes to some of these issues.